Hey y'all, it's Crissy O here, and welcome to the Crissy O's Clucky Chronicles right here on the YouTube channel. And don't forget to go visit us on our website at CrissyOShow.com. Now, for today's Wednesday vlog, well, I'm here to tell y'all it's a scream fest, literally, because we're talking snakes. Oh yeah. Those slithery egg stealers have been invading our coops, boxes, and barns, and I'm freaking terrified. I run and I holler for the hubby every single time. Y'all know I ain't cut out for all this, okay? Now, I need your tips in the chat of what you guys do, okay? It's always good to learn what other people do. So, on today's vlog, we're going to cover how to handle, prevent, and rid these critters, especially here in rainy eastern North Carolina, where they love the wet woods. All right? Grab you some tea or coffee, and let's dive in. The screaming is optional. Let's talk snakes. Oh my God. Ooh. Oh. In eastern North Carolina, we got a bunch of natives that love homesteads and farms with flocks, like my ducks and my chickens and my quails and my turkeys. These critters come out with the rains, especially from soggy woods where I live at in the middle of nowhere, all right? And these snakes are looking for eggs and cozy spots. I'm not harboring these snakes. I don't want to raise snakes. I don't like snakes. I don't want them bothering my folks. None of my, farm life babies. None of my floofs, okay?
Oh, no!
The common culprits that I deal with, freaking rat snakes. Yep. Those sneaky little slithery things ate my duck eggs twice, and I nearly fainted trying to drag the hubby out the house. Oh my God, snake, 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 snake. I'm terrified, couldn't say anything else. So hubby and the boys had to wrestle 2 of these rat snakes that we've had so far, had to wrestle them out. Okay, now just picture this. Picture me dancing, screaming while he's playing Mr. Snake Wrangler. Okay, now I know my screaming ain't gonna help, but when I tell you I got a phobia, I got a phobia. I'm terrified. I don't care if it's an itty bitty tiny snake, smaller than your finger or the size of a straw. Yeah, I'm gonna have a heart attack at some point. This is not good for me. There's also this snake called the black racer. It's fast. It's bold, obviously, and these things can get up to 6 feet long. They love barns. Not my barns, because you can't live there. Not with me. You got to go somewhere else and live. Go to the neighbor's barn, but you ain't staying here.
Yeah.
Now, copperheads are dangerous. They're poisonous, okay? They got a mean bite. They hide in damp areas. But thankfully, we haven't seen very many of them this year that I know of. But, it still doesn't mean they're not there. It's still a worry, okay? Now, these things called garter snakes, they're smaller, maybe 2 to 3 feet long, and mostly, from what I know, they're harmless, but they can still sneak into boxes.
Wow.
And I don't like it.
What?
And we cannot forget the corn snake. They're pretty, yes. I guess if you want to call a snake pretty, I'm not a fan, but whatever. You can do you, boo. But they're super egg hungry, and they can grow up to 4 feet long. Now, these types of snakes in eastern North Carolina, because I don't know your area, I'm just telling you about my area. These types of snakes plague homesteaders and farmers because our flocks are like an all-you-can-eat buffet. The screams, hey, snake, come here, eat all the eggs you want, suffocate little floofs and eat them, whatever, okay? I don't like that. So rain drives them a lot closer, and I've learned they really don't care about my panic attack and my screaming at them. Hilarious, right? So how do we stop these slithery, snaky bandits? Well, First, it's prevention. The main thing is to seal the coops with the 1/4-inch hardware cloth. Bury it like 6 inches deep to stop them from digging. Oh, yes, snakes dig, honey. They dig. If you don't think you can find a snake hole, trust me, we've seen plenty of them, especially around our area. Now, when you get your hardware cloth buried and wrapped around, whatever you got to do, you got to check for gaps. Now, rat snakes, they can squeeze through a tiny hole, and they did squeeze through a tiny hole last time to get to my quail barn. So you want to keep like your area, like the grass, real short, clear of debris, because snakes love all kinds of hiding spots. And you want to make sure that you're storing the feed in proper bins, because rodents will actually attract them also. So if you got rats, you got all kinds of like rodent critters around, we don't need that kind of party. Okay? I don't need it. And you might not want that kind of party either. I don't know. So make sure that you're collecting eggs daily, because it's less temptation, it's less trouble, and make sure that you're ridding your property as best you can from rodents, that type of thing. Okay? Now, where my funny fails, we tried Snake Away. All right? Now, we sprinkled that mess all over the place like it was fairy dust, and literally nothing. We bought the packs. We've bought the mothballs. We've done everything that we have researched, everything that any friend, farmer friend, homesteader friend, any suggestion that we got, we tried it. We did it all, other than hiring a crazy clown with a hatchet. That's what we did. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The rat snakes basically laughed at us. They're like, mothballs? Huh. Whatever. We put them everywhere. They obviously crawled right over them. Turns out, kind of useless and smelly for absolutely nothing. And then the rain here makes it worse, because it's been so soggy and so rainy in June going into July. It's just flushing these snakes out from the wet woods into our yards. Now, me, I kind of hop around, run around like a scared rabbit, and the hubby always has to save the day. So that's basically where we're at right now.
Yeah.
So we've got handling and equipment, and, you know, if they're in the nesting box, the barn, or the yard, you know, that you don't want them in, what do you do? So you're going to have to need some gear. So you can actually go online and get snake tongs. That's a thing, y'all. Snake tongs. Okay, they're anywhere between $30 to $50, give or take $1 or whatever. It's got a long handle, so you don't have to get close. And make sure you've got one of those sturdy hooks to like guide them around. Those usually maybe $20 to $30. I mean, who's gonna guide a snake? You might guide them somewhere else, but the minute you leave, these rascals is coming right back.
What?
So anyway, wear your gloves and your boots. Make sure it's safety first, because I am not going to look as terrified as I am to see if the snake has a triangle head, square head, rectangle head, round head. But I don't care if he's wearing a crown or an orange hard hat. I'm not getting that close to his noggin to see if he's poisonous. That's my snake phobia, okay? Sorry, I'm not the girl to do that. But I want y'all to make sure that you've got your safety, okay? Now, you can get a 5-gallon bucket with a good lid if you're trapping them. Just, you ain't asking me to carry it, because I ain't doing that. I'm going to be screaming the whole way. I'm going to drop it. I'm going to fall down. It's going to gobble me up. That's just how I roll. But you can do that.
Yeah.
And if you can do that, then maybe you can come over here and do that for me. Okay? I'm just saying. So make sure that you're going to handle them correctly. Stay calm, unlike me. I mean, it's easy for me to tell you to do that, but I'm not going to do that. I mean, I don't even go to museums and look at snakes in behind glass containers. I do not. I walk or sprint past that section. I don't want to deal with it at all. I don't want to deal with it in a museum. I certainly don't want to deal with it at my house, especially if they're eating my profit. They're eating my eggs, potential babies, that kind of thing. So what I have seen done is they use the tongs to grab behind the head, and then they support that body with the hook, and they move real slow. I don't know how y'all do it, but thank you for all you good, calm snake wranglers out there that know what you're doing. I heart y'all great big, and you're my heroes. Every one of you. Every one of you. Whether you like a snake or not, you're my heroes. But if you're like me and dispatching the snake is not an option and relocation's a better option, then you can do that. You just got to take it far enough away to where it don't come back. But if you have to dispatch one of those rascals, especially them poisonous ones, honey, do your thing. We've had to do that too. I can't say we ain't. I ain't gonna lie to you. We have had to do that, especially with the copperheads. You got to get rid of them because they can hurt your children. They can hurt your dogs, your pets. They can hurt your flock. I mean, these rascals carry all kinds of poison and stuff in there. Moccasins, all that stuff's real bad. But make sure before you do anything like that you got to check your local laws, because I know that North Carolina allows it for like non-venomous rat snakes, but move them a mile away or they'll come back. You know what I mean? So if you're like me and you don't like snakes and you panic and you just have all sorts of heebie-jeebie issues with any kind of snake, large or micro size, just call a professional.
Yeah.
If you can't do it, like me. That's just how you do. But if relocation's not your thing and dispatching's off the table, I guess you can call animal control or a wildlife expert. They'll handle it as humanely as possible. I mean, I'd probably pay extra for that kind of piece my own self, you know. But for us, after the rat snakes were just having a fabulous buffet off my eggs, we decided to put in new mesh, tighter doors, and I'm practicing on my hubby Screech so he can hear me from the back part of the property and the farm, because I was too panicked to even text or call the house, you know. But either if it's raining or it's not, we're still ready. We have to be ready. I mean, yes, snakes serve a purpose.
What?
They serve purposes everywhere else. I just don't want them eating my eggs, and I don't need them here. So we're as humane as possible. Number one, we follow the little rules and little guidelines, but you got to make sure those rascals are somewhere miles away. Otherwise, they come back and they're like, hey, it's me again. I was missing the all-you-could-eat buffet at your barn.
What?
You know what I mean? So anyway, if you got any snake stories that you want to share in the chat, I need a laugh more than a panic. So do that. We'll have a good time. And don't forget to subscribe for more, because there's going to be more. Okay? And protect yourself. Safety, safety, safety. Follow the rules. Any kind of laws that you have in your area, because North Carolina is different from your state, I'm for sure. And remember, breathe, breathe, and breathe. And it's probably not a good idea to scream and run because you wear yourself out. And I've never really been chased by a snake, but that's not to say that next time little old Mr. Rat Snake won't decide that I look like an egg and he wants to munch on my ankles or something. I don't even know that that's possible.
What?
Anyway, I want to be prepared. So I'm going to be safe, get the gear that I need to get in case I'm out there and I don't have one of my boys around or the hubbies, you know, doing something on the other side of the property. I just want to make sure that I'm safe, that you're safe, and that we're handling things with some calm and some ease. And what am I talking about? I am so not going to be calm. But y'all can. You can be unlike me. Anyway, don't forget, Like, subscribe, and share. Join us. We've got the blogs coming out every Monday with some great educational information. It's free. Go to ChrissyOshow.com. You can search for it there on the website. It's the Cock-a-doodle-doo blog. I've got tons of stuff and affiliate links as well. So you can get discounts on GrubTerra products. You can get discounts at Tractor Supply, True Leaf Market, and Uncle Jim's Worm Farm. Just click on the pictures. It'll take you to the site, and you know what to do. Shop from there. And every little thing that you do always goes right back into my flock. So I heart y'all great big. And anyway, I'm just panicking now, thinking about the snake. Okay. All right. If y'all can't be good at it.